Beautiful people, I'm going to be sharing on this question. Do you think love is wasted when it's unreciprocated? Do you think love is wasted when it is unreciprocated or when it is not returned? I don't regret loving you even if you didn't stay. I don't regret at all. Love isn't wasted just because it wasn't returned. It is remembered. They left. They didn't say thank you. They didn't return your kindness. They didn't love you back the way you loved them. But you still don't regret it. Because when you gave that love, they needed it. You gave them what they needed. So why should you regret? When you showed that kindness, it mattered then. They needed it. Even if just for a moment, even if they never said so, you gave them what they needed at that given point. You don't regret it because that's who you are. You give, you care, you show up. I was meant to learn that you don't change because people stop appreciating. Don't become a bad person because people treated you badly. Because that's not who you are naturally meant to be. By nature, you are a good person. You are a loving person. You are a kind person. You are caring. So you can't just flip the coin and become someone you're not. So why should you regret? Why should you regret living in your own reality? To me, the only regret should come at the point where you were faking things you're never meant to be. You were faking who you are not. That is why you should regret. But if you're living your reality, if you are caring, you are a loving person, you are a kind person, you should not regret being kind to ungrateful people. You should not regret being loving or being caring to ungrateful people. You were just living your reality, so you shouldn't regret it. And maybe your love didn't stay with them forever, but it reached them when it needed to. That's the kind of love that doesn't ask for applause. It just exists quietly, powerfully, unapologetically. That is what it is. So no, you will never regret being kind. You will never regret loving deeply. Because love like yours isn't about outcome. It's about impact. You were not doing it for a show. You were not doing it to receive a payback. You were just pouring out of the abundance of what you have. So why should you regret? After all, the love you gave does not mean that you ran short of love. The love is still there. It's in abundance. So don't regret loving people who don't reciprocate your love. Don't regret being kind to unkind people. And don't regret being caring to those you have shown care to. Because you were just giving what you have. You were living a reality of who you are. You were not struggling to do those acts, so you shouldn't regret it at all. You gave them when it mattered most. You created an impact in one way or the other, even if they failed to acknowledge it. That is who you are. So, my dear, what's that act of love you gave that still makes you proud, even if it wasn't returned? Let's talk about the shift from needing recognition to knowing you're rich. Because love isn't wasted. It's woven into someone's story, even if they never tell you. They will live with it. They will live to reminiscence over it. That is what it is, even if they don't tell you. So keep being who you are. Keep being the good and nice person that you are. Never become bad because of ungrateful people. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.